Hi, I'm Andrew Stevenson, and in today's video I'm going to show you something a little bit different. Don't worry, it's still a KDP book. I'm hesitant to call it low content though, because it is chock full of content. This is a book that I'm working on at the minute. I haven't finished it yet, and I haven't uploaded it obviously, but I thought it was just an exciting book that I would like to share with you now for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because it's quite time specific. There's only, say, a month and a half left to get a book like this up to make sales. And also, I like sharing these sort of things with you. Before I do get into the meat of the book, though, I would just like you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do a lot of videos like this where I don't just tell you to go and make a logbook. I'll show you how to make the books that I actually make myself and the books that are selling. Not a lot of people do that, but I am very generous with my ideas. So here it is. It's going to be a 8.25 by 8.25 publication with bleed. So remember to factor that in when you are creating the document. You can make it whatever size you want, by the way. And this is the main, that's the title page obviously, the blank one there. This is going to be the main crux of the book. As an explainer, I've heard tell that when some people are in love, they leave little love notes to each other around the house, or stick little notes in the lunch boxes. I love you so much, I can't wait till you get home, etc, etc. I've never done it myself, but I've seen it in a film, so it must be true. And this book kind of mimics that. On the left hand side there is a fun romantic-ish illustration. The right hand side has a seamless image as backing paper and a mock bit of paper, either a post-it note or a little bit of torn paper to simulate that sort of hidden note. And the idea is nice or naughty love notes. You as the author create these little prompts, and the person who buys them fills them in and personalizes it, and you can make this as sweet or as downright filthy as you want to be. So this one here, you make my blank feel blank. You could make that something nice like you make my heart feel warm, or something disgustingly depraved like you make my downstairs area feel tingly. In a good way, obviously, not in a way that would concern your doctor. It's the same sort of system all the way through: an image, background image, and a place where the contents can be personalised. Similar to a guided journal in that respect, although this is a lot more niche down than that. Obviously Valentine's Day is coming up very soon, which is the real time of year when these sort of books would sell, but then sell it any time as a gift. The images here I got from Canva, downloaded them as an SVG, put them into Affinity Designer and coloured them in, because they were just black ink drawings. And as I'm going full colour, I thought I might as well put a bit of effort in and colour these images. It's only going to be 30-ish pages, 31 pages, primarily because I only made 15 of these images. The seamless design in the background I'm using for backing paper came from Creative Fabrica. Search Fabrica for romantic seamless patterns. Similarly, this bit of notepad, just look on Creative Fabrica. If you don't have Creative Fabrica, Canva do have images that you can use as a background. I don't know how many in the free version of Canva, but in the Pro there's quite a few. The same with this. If you can't find an image of a piece of paper you can use, just put a white square on it. It'll work just as well. The other option is to not even put these prompts in. Just have it as a blank notebook, and then it can be fully customized. But I like the idea of being prompted because it gives an idea of what you can do with the book. So these are all waiting for my additions. I do have a double page at the end where I thought I'd just knock up this spread and show you how easy it is. It's all about just inserting images. So we will insert, we'll go to Lovely Red Valentine. And we'll drag it. Remember to cover the bleed. Similar to how we did the craft paper pads, just make sure the image goes over the edge of the page. That way when it's trimmed, you won't have any white borders around the image, and the picture will go at the end of the page. Next I will add the tone paper. So you can see these are the files I've downloaded. And then I shall add my image, which I think is on my OneDrive. I will just flip him because it looks like he's walking away with a heart rather than giving someone a heart. And that's just flip horizontal. Add a text box. Then here we fill in our prompt. Now it's best to organise these ahead of time, of course. I do have a list of them, but it's out of my eye line at the minute and I can't be bothered to get it. So we'll just make one up on the spot. Something along the lines of, there's nothing I'd rather do than blank in the blank. I'll just make that. You'll notice that these are a little bit double entendre, but that's the nature of the book. And mess about with the format. I'll just centerize all of this and change the font. So this one, there's nothing I'd rather do than go swimming with you in the sea. Or there's nothing I'd rather do than something very filthy in the park. It's open for the people to fill in as they please, basically. So that's it. I need to crack on filling all of these in. Really, I should have made the book by now and then shared this video with you a week before Valentine's Day and say, act quick. But no, I'm going to give you this. So you've got plenty of time to make a book and make some money from it. Obviously, please do make it different. You know, there's no point in having 15 books that are all the same. But the premise of a romantic image on the left-hand side, followed by a guided journal on the right. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with that. Just the basic idea. You can also make it more than 30 pages. Because I'm doing colour, it does cost more to print. I may go up to 40 pages, but you know, maybe not. We'll see. It's all about how many images I can find and how many rude quotes I can come to. So it will be a thin book, and because it's thin, it won't cost as much to print as like 70 pages of colour. So that is it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, please do like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I'm planning on doing a lot more videos where I show you how to make the books that I'm selling. The idea is not that you just copy them outright, just that you use the techniques to customise your own KDP books. But I think this is a good idea. I don't think there's anyone else doing this sort of book. So there's a lot of, if you get your keywords right and your cover, there's a lot of potential to, you know, be the only book, apart from mine, out there that's doing this sort of thing. And if you're a designer, you can make your own images. I've said loads of times, I'm not a designer. I just, you know, do the best I can with the software I've got. No doubt you can make something as good, if not better than this. So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I shall see you in the next video, which I think I'm going to do how to make a planner. There's still time to get planners out there and sell. January is still a time when people buy them. And if not, you know, you can have a planner for any month, really. School terms, academic years, business years. In the UK, that's April to April the next year, although any time really, actually, if you're self-employed. You can start the year at any point. So you could have a diary or a planner that starts off in every month. I prefer dated over undated. So if you are going to date them, you could have a January planner that starts in February. Have a planner that starts in March. It doesn't matter if you have the full 12 months in there. People will find a use for them. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.